The situations were invaluable for Shedeur.
Kevin Stefanski is trying to halt the Shedeur hype train.
The depth chart doesn't mean anything. What they're trying to do is they're trying to break young bull. They're trying to break him, huh? That's all it is. From the draft process.
Hello, it's your favorite sports thunk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry.
Kevin Stefanski just confirmed he's still not ready to give Shedeur Sanders the starting job in 2025, and Browns fans are furious.
He's an accurate thrower, doesn't have a huge arm, moves okay, and when he's got to make big throws in the red zone, he's pretty damn good at it. That's my take. Yours.
Despite Sanders' electric preseason debut with pinpoint accuracy and poise, the coach is holding the rookie back. Now, Stefanski's own words have ignited a firestorm that could split Cleveland's quarterback room wide open.
And his stardom and what comes with the aura of Shedeur, he can't control that.
No.
He can't control that. A lot of people are looking at him in a way where it's like, well, what is Shedeur going to do? Oh, he threw an interception today.
Let's be real. Shedeur Sanders didn't just play well in his preseason debut. He made the Browns' QB decision look like a no-brainer. No first-team reps, no second-team reps, and still, he walked onto that field and owned it. 14 completions on 23 throws, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, and not a single turnover. You can't fake that. And remember, those numbers weren't racked up against backups. He was carving up the Panthers' first-team defense.
Looking, Sanders winding up, he's got him in, touchdown!
And no, it wasn't just mop-up duty. He ripped those throws against real first-team looks. That's starter-on-starter proof, not preseason fluff.
Snag for the local kid and a Browns first down. What a moment for both quarterback and receiver on that one.
What a throw by Shedeur Sanders, doing a great job.
And here's the kicker. Stefanski's own play calling didn't exactly hand him easy outs. Red zone tests, nailed them. Third and longs, calm and collected. Backed up inside their own 10, didn't blink. The guy ran wide zone, tight zone, gap schemes, quick screens, play action shots. You name it, he handled it. That's not rookie flashes. That's a quarterback showing he's already NFL ready.
We were not giving this kid the reps or some reps. I know we have a lot of quarterbacks on this football team, but to give all those guys reps and not give this kid any reps, I'm saying, what the hell are we doing over there? What's going on? And then think about it. We pretty much just threw him into the fire.
So, if Sanders can do all that with the third and fourth string, what's stopping him from doing even more with actual starters? Because right now, the only thing holding him back isn't the defense. It's his own head coach.
Their first defense.
Yep.
And look how he performed. Look how he handled himself, just like you said. I mean,
some insiders even believe Stefanski expected Shedeur to struggle, maybe to justify keeping him buried on the depth chart. Instead, the rookie flipped the script. And yet, after all that, Kevin Stefanski still isn't ready to hand him the job. In his press conference, he talked about standards for the position, ball security, and decision-making. He admitted Sanders' accuracy is definitely one of his strengths, but quickly shifted to things he can clean up.
Gonna put him down for a little bit here. We'll treat it.
And let's be honest, his delivery said even more than the words. Flat tone, tight body language, zero juice. It felt like a coach checking boxes, not a coach excited about the best performance his rookie has put on tape.
There's a way to continue to prepare, continue to get better, even when you're not getting those reps because of injury.
And here's the part fans keep whispering. This didn't feel like his pick. The chatter in Cleveland has been that ownership loved Shedeur, not the coaching staff. If that's true, it explains the cold shoulder, politics before production.
We got to see how he does today and gets through. So not ready to say for sure.
Here's what that really means. Stefanski is keeping the door cracked, but he's not opening it. He's praising the operation and the process while making it clear that, in his mind, Shedeur still has something to prove. Now, it isn't about talent anymore. It's about whether the head coach is willing to let that talent take over.
They didn't, because if they thought that much of him, they'd have drafted him higher. If they thought that much of him, they would have given him a fair opportunity. But that's not what they've done.
Here's where it gets even harder to justify. Dylan Gabriel's camp numbers don't just lag behind, they fall off a cliff. In one spotlight session, he completed just 11 of 22 throws. On day 8, 3 completions out of 14 attempts, with 11 balls nowhere near the target. That's not a bad day. That's a pattern.
Shedeur is going to have to rely on his faith, because at this time, that's all he has.
And yet, Gabriel's still getting the reps and the benefit of the doubt. Meanwhile, the guy who just delivered in a real NFL game is standing on the sideline. If this is truly a competition, it's one where the scoreboard's being ignored.
Is outplaying Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, I agree. I've been seeing some of that. I've been seeing a lot of it too.
And let's kill the elephant in the room. When you carry 4 or 5 quarterbacks, you really have none. The room's overcrowded, the reps are diluted, and the best guy gets buried under evaluation.
It's 3/4 of football, but everything you said he can't do, he just did. Matter of fact, he just did what we already saw him do at Jackson State. He just did what we saw him do at Colorado.
The media isn't buying Stefanski's approach, and neither are former players. Some people flat out question the logic. If Sanders can produce against NFL defenses, why keep him behind a quarterback who's struggling in practice? He pointed out that rookies need time to grow, but that's true for Gabriel too. So why not give the reps to the one actually performing? And here's the irony. Stefanski's supposed to be a quarterback guru. 2 playoff appearances with the Browns, but now he's slow playing the one QB who could take him further.
My thing is, he says no reasonable person thinks Sanders will be fully ready to lead a team and consistently attack a complicated NFL defense 3 weeks from now. What about Dylan Gabriel? Has he shown you enough?
Some analysts went even harder, reminding everyone that Shedeur has been proving doubters wrong since Jackson State in Colorado. He hammered the fact that Sanders succeeded in his debut without first-team support and asked the question every Browns fan is thinking. If he can do that with backups, what could he do with starters? And guys, if you're loving this breakdown and want the unfiltered truth on NFL drama like this every single week, smash that subscribe button right now. Hit the bell so you don't miss the next update, because trust me, this Browns QB saga is only getting messier from here.
Wait.
I mean, clearly they don't feel that confident, because if they thought Shedeur was going to be able to go.
So, inside the building, the word is the Browns don't think Shedeur is ready to handle complex NFL defenses. But here's the contradiction. Gabriel hasn't shown he can handle them either. Stefanski's own comments focus on operational standards and learning from mistakes, which sounds more like long-term development talk than a merit-based competition.
The lack of enthusiasm because it's viewed that Stefanski did not pick Shedeur Sanders. Then Andrew Berry did not pick Shedeur Sanders. And I prescribe to that.
And remember, Stefanski and Berry know their seats are warm. In a make-or-break season, they might see rookie bumps as a luxury they can't afford, even if it means handcuffing the team's future. If readiness is the standard, neither QB is perfect, but only one has proven he can deliver under the lights, and he's still waiting for his shot.
And that's good enough. His best is good enough. He doesn't have to be extraordinary. This is, now, the NFL, it is the league. You remember that movie, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? There are a lot of extraordinary gentlemen in this league.
Some say this isn't about football at all. It's old school coach versus new school quarterback. Stefanski's strict team-first mindset clashing with Shedeur's brand and spotlight. If that's the real hang-up, it's a bad look. Fans don't care about Instagram followers or endorsement deals. They care about first downs, touchdowns, and wins. And right now, Shedeur's the one delivering those. Stefanski loyalists argue this is about keeping the kid grounded. Don't let the hype get ahead of the work. Fine. But there's a thin line between keeping someone grounded and chaining them to the bench. Let's not pretend this is new for Cleveland. For decades, the Browns have turned quarterback decisions into self-inflicted disasters, passing on talent, mishandling prospects, and creating drama where none was needed. This feels like another chapter in that same book, and Browns fans have read it too many times to believe it ends well.
Because if they thought Shedeur was going to be able to go, would they have brought a 5th quarterback in?
Yeah, they had to bring somebody else in, because Kenny Pickett's probably not going to play, especially with a hamstring injury. The game is
I don't think either one. I don't think 2 and 3 is going to play.
So
Browns fans are losing it, and honestly, who can blame them? Social media is on fire with Shedeur highlights. People shouting, "Start him now!" Sports radio? Forget it. Every caller is roasting Stefanski for benching the only QB who's actually delivered under live fire. Hashtags are trending, tempers are boiling, and the vibe in Cleveland is crystal clear. If the coach keeps ignoring the obvious, the fan base is ready to explode. And it's not just local noise. Shedeurs got Caitlin Clark-level pull. He moves numbers, eyeballs, and headlines. Every snap he doesn't take turns into a national talking point within minutes.
Ask yourself this question. Was he playing better than what Shedeur was, than what Shedeur played tonight?
Yeah.
If you're going to honestly answer those questions.
This isn't just Cleveland drama anymore. The whole NFL is watching like it's the season's first train wreck. You've got a rookie QB proving he can ball, and somehow he's still riding the bench. Other teams are looking at this thinking, what are the Browns doing? Moves like this don't just lose you games. They scare off free agents, split locker rooms, and put a giant bullseye on the coach's back.
I don't think Shedeur will remember his head coach treated him like he wasn't much.
And if Shedeur ends up lighting it up somewhere else, Stefanski won't just have a bad look. He'll have the most expensive "I told you so" in league history hanging over him forever.
Sanders will be fully ready to lead a team and consistently attack a complicated defense 3 weeks from now.
One more week of Shedeur glued to the bench, and this whole thing could blow wide open. The locker room knows who's balling out. The fans? They're screaming it from the rooftops. And every snap Stefanski gives to Gabriel instead of Sanders is like pouring gasoline on the fire. If he makes the switch now, he might calm the storm. But if he doesn't, he's basically strapping his job and the Browns season to a rocket headed straight for disaster. So, is Stefanski protecting his job or just protecting his pride? Drop your thoughts in the comments.